the topics we are going to discuss in this webinar. So one is, yes, you would like to have a good online presence on the platform, but ideally you should also know who are you addressing it to. So you're basically addressing it to different buyers. So one, you can get more leads and inquiries from your profile because that's the end intention, right? So what are they looking for when you come online and you're surfing for something? What are these buyers looking for? Maybe you're an expert, so you're not only focused on local buyers but also overseas buyers. Then we'll just take a slight comparison between having an e-profile and having an offline profile. What are the elements you need to have in a good profile as well? And a checklist of the items that you should be considering will also give you some free tools you can access and resources which you can, use so that you can build your good online profile. And then we can leave it open for discussion, Q&As, etc. So we'll just start with a small example where here is a buyer who is sitting in his office and looking to get some suppliers for rice. So he is a buyer of rice and he's looking for that. He searches on Google and he writes, I'm looking for rice, say a particular type of rice, 1221 Sela Basmati rice, for example. There are certain profiles or certain results which the web would throw. He would click on one of them, and here is what he sees. He sees this particular profile which has good enough information about themselves, a catalog which is giving certain information. It gives him enough of time to decide that he would like to go ahead and make some sort of an inquiry and initiate an inquiry with that business, because the information that is given about him is helping him make that decision, and a quick one at that. We move to the next. We move to the next scenario where here is a seller. She basically makes scarves, and she wants to export and she wants to get online and start getting inquiries or orders for her products. However, if you notice, the profile is not complete, and naturally you get frustrated that why am I not getting orders and inquiries? If you don't give information about yourself, there is not much information about the products she does, where she's based, what she's doing, what are the products they are selling, how they are selling it, their vision and mission, then maybe a person who's actually browsing for scarves will not be able to view this, take that decision, and even this particular profile will get bypassed in the sea of profiles that the buyer would be looking for. Keeping these two in mind, we'll start with our first comparison, that why an e-profile and what is the distinction between having an e-profile and an offline profile. It's good to have an offline profile. That's how we have traditionally been working. But an e-profile definitely helps you leverage your business in the online space. Your offline profile helps you when you are going on one-on-one meetings. In fact, now, if you're going on one-on-one meetings, your e-profile can also become the face of what you are talking about, and when you're presenting yourself in meetings as well. One of the key benefits of having an e-profile is it's shareable. It becomes so easily shareable, and you can share it not only on the platform which you're creating your profile in, but also it becomes shareable in different outside the platform also. So maybe you have a network, in some other third-party discussion platform like say WhatsApp or Quora, etc. You can easily share the link to your profile when you have to do that. So you have a new product update or you have something you want to share to a new prospect. You simply have to share the link of your profile. And even in your emails, you can put a link to your profile. It is visible. Somebody simply needs to click on it and do it. So whether it's day or night, nobody has to wait for you to send it to them. It's available on demand. The second thing about an e-profile, it's always updated and accurate. It is accurate because you can simply log into your profile and update it whenever there's any change that has happened in your company profile, in some details about your profile as well. So a person doesn't have to come and check with you every time, okay, the details which you have updated is correct or no, it is outdated or no, it is accurate, it's updated. So you just have to spend certain time on your profile, which you can update it. A good way to update your profile is to make sure that it is done once in a year or at least twice a year or every quarter, depending on how often information about your business gets updated or changed. It's extremely cost effective. Once you create your profile, you simply have to spend time on managing it to make sure that it is accurate. So there is very less cost involved in doing that. Maybe it's the time which gets involved over there, which would be around 10 minutes, 15 minutes. However, if you have an offline profile, there is a lot, and if you have to update some information about your business, uh, there's design cost involved, printing involved, etc., logistics to make sure that the new information has been passed on to the clients. All of that also gets involved. There's also a lot of other benefits of having an online profile. Once you create an online profile, typically these online profiles also help you get searched on on the web. And even if I'm going to search for something, if I'm looking to buy something, the first search we do right now to understand credibility of a business or legitimacy of a business is by checking about that business online. So the more you are online, the more information I'm able to find about you online. It also helps me get confidence about your business so that I can get that confidence to get in touch with you. So, keeping this in mind, I highly believe that having an online profile today is a must. It's just that you need to spend some time and effort to do that. We move to the next one. So keeping this in mind, what would I think when I am creating an online profile? It has to, anywhere you're building a profile, you have to make sure that it meets these checks. One, it allows you to get searched on the web as well and on the platform that you are already having your profile. So not only on the where you're building where you build your profile, you're getting the opportunity to make a network over there, but even on web search, you would be getting searched as well. It also helps you provide accurate information and relevant information so that a search can be done and so that a inquiry can be placed on your profile, via your profile. So it has to ask you that kind of information so that a buyer can make that decision to make that inquiry. Third is, given it's online, we are not only limiting to only updating a profile, but there are a lot of other engaging activities I would do. Like I would network with my peers on the platform. I would post certain things. I would raise requirements. I would have testimonials, etc. being on there. All of that should be collated and showing on my platform, because all of that provides depth to my profile as well. If all of this is available, then what do you do next? You have to look for a platform that is meeting that checklist, that is helping you provide all of this information in the right manner, in the most relevant manner as well. So you have to find the right platform. Once you have done that, update your profile. Don't leave any of the details blank. And yes, if you are an exporter and you're looking at exporting your products, then you should be export compliant. Make sure you have all the licenses, make sure you have all the certifications to ensure, and the memberships, so that you can export it to the country that you're looking to export. So when you get an order or you get an inquiry, this doesn't become an impediment or it doesn't block you from executing your transaction. While I understand, and we all understand that it's good to have a fully filled profile, we also tend to get lost as to what are the things we need to update so that the buyer is actually, he gets interested in my profile and he goes through my business information. So we've broken it down into 8 very simple elements that you should ideally be focusing on in your profile, and that information should be available about your business. And it's a fair amount of information which will help any buyer or any person who's reviewing your profile to understand you and your business. So if you read this list, it is actually a very simple list. It's something that we all know about and we are aware of. However, sometimes it does we don't spend too much of energy on this one. So let's go on this one by one very quickly. One is obviously your company and branding, your logo and cover banner, your company details, key contacts, and the people who typically, the buyer would like to know about and whom they should get in touch with. What's your physical and digital presence, your products and services, any verifications you may have, certifications, licenses, etc. That the buyer should know of, so that he gets that confidence. And your achievements, obviously you should brag about that as well. And we also spoke about agility, where your profile can also be embedded or visible as well. That's where you should be at. We'll go now and speak about each of these elements one by one. so that you get a sense of what you should be focusing on for that element. Let's get started with your company name and your brand name. So, a profile should typically allow you to give your brand name very clearly. It should be present over there, and should also give an opportunity for you to show your legal name as well. Many businesses operate under their brand names. However, verifications also happen under their legal name as well. uh, do make sure that the brand name you are entering is complete, your business name is showing also completely and consistently. Your information, the brand name and the company name is consistently displayed across all platforms. Wherever you have an online presence, be it on a networking platform or be it on a social media platform or be it anywhere else, maybe in order platforms, etc., make sure that you have your brand name is consistent and it's the same name that's displayed everywhere. That's where you ensure that there's greater brand recall about your business. The next is obviously, which adds to greater recall, is your logo and your cover banner. Today we understand that uh, a certain our attention span is not more than 3 to 5 seconds. You have to ensure that your profile is so interesting that in 3 to 5 seconds somebody gets interested in your profile and wants to go ahead and scroll down to know more about your business. It's almost like we are trying to grab an eye and make sure that somebody should go ahead and visit our profile. You can do this with your logo and your cover banner. So make sure you have a logo, and if you have a logo, please upload it on all your platform. A cover banner is an opportunity for you to leverage and communicate much more, which you would not communicate, which which is there as text, and a member would typically forget, not get that in his eye when he's reading something. So use this as an opportunity for you to present more information on your banner. We would always be supporting all of this, what we are telling you, with some live examples of our own SME members who have used this really well, so that you can take this as inspiration and build your profile as well. Make sure that your images are sharp, they are clear, and they are sized as per the proportion where your profile is getting updated. So here are some examples I'm showing you. If you see over here, one of them is Parag Worldwide. If you see, they have made great use of their banner. It's very simple. And in the banner itself, they have mentioned what exactly they are into. They are in which field of business, into electricals and electronics. And some of their key products have been mentioned in the banner itself. I don't even have to really scroll down to know now what are the products he's dealing in, if I'm a buyer and I know what I'm looking for. Similarly, let's look at this business, which is again very interesting. They are into different vertical lines, and they have mentioned that very clearly on the banner itself. Even their logo is very nice and simple, and it has been designed professionally, yes, but they have made sure that it is sized and it's sized as per the logo requirement, which is there on this particular profile. While I understand many businesses may not have the time and resource or to use, a professional service to add a logo or a banner, I've used another option which you can use so that you can update this onto your platform. There are a lot of text-based banners which you can use. You can use some free tools that are available like Canva or to build something for yourself. And you can create a banner as simple as this. Look at this one, which is created by this business. They simply use text to update their banner. What you can add is you can also put certain key products information on their business about what you do on the banner itself. So I, as a buyer, know what you're doing upfront and immediate. So, if you're into medicines, etc., you can say tablets and, IV fluids, etc., can be in the banner. Even if you see the logo over here, it's extremely simple, and you can make one yourself as well. And you can use some of these free tools which help you, give you ideas about logos too, which you can use. So make use. You don't have to have something really great. It has to be simple. But my suggestion to you is do not keep this information blank. Make sure that this information is visible, it is updated, because a visual cue is always adds to your profile. It adds a lot of credibility and professionalism on your profile immediately. As I scroll down, Apart from when you've got your buyer interested with your company name, etc., and your banner and your logo, you should start talking about your business. So we say, what do you do? Uh, I am a business networking platform where I help SMEs, connect with each other. That's my tagline. Then I would like to talk about my core business offering. What do I do? I do so many things apart from this as well. Then this is an opportunity for me to talk about my business. I am in this business since 25 years. This is what I'm doing. This is second generation business that I'm into. And we are great in customer service. This is our USP. This is what we do. This is our mission and vision. And it's basically a space for you to talk about your business and sell your business over here. You can also give enough of company information about your uh, company, like what type of a company are you, when are you established, how many people are there, etc. Because this information helps build buyer confidence as well. Make sure that you're adding this information. Don't miss out on putting this information. It's very simple to add. It's it at the back of your mind. Do spend time on this and update this information. Some examples again. This is another company called Creator Mac, and they have used it to add their information. So they have put their vision and mission. They have put their core business, this what they are doing, etc. Another one is this Kala Sanskriti, where they have added again a lot of information about their self. A company description, by the way, also helps greatly in SEO. SEO meaning it helps your company gets noticed in the web searches, because this is what is read by crawlers and by web crawlers who are looking to put your profile on search results. So a business description helps you do that. Nowadays, with AI coming in, there are a lot of free tools again available to help you write great business descriptions in nice, simple language, so that anybody who's reading it can understand it. And you can use those tools even though you think we are not great in writing, or maybe my English is not great. I can use free tools like ChatGPT, or there are a lot of great writing tests which help you do that. Most of this, a lot of them are also free of cost. You can use them and write it yourself. You don't even need maybe professionals to do that. Of course, you can use professional services. It's at your discretion. But to get started with, you can start from here. And yeah, this is another example. So just a couple of insights on what are the things you can write where. So if you're writing your tagline, you can basically write your business slogan or your motto. If you're writing a description, make sure you write why you are, here. What are you doing? What is the business case you are addressing over here? And what is your core offerings? What are your USPs which you are doing? This is a great information for a buyer to take a decision and, understand whether he should be dealing with you or not. Your company statistics help. But at least keep these things in mind. Whenever you write, make sure you keep the reader in mind. See that it would be keep that your language. Make sure your language is simple. It is free of grammatical errors and any mistakes that could happen. For that, you can use these tools to help you do that, and generate your content using AI, which has made life very simple today. The next section which people would actually want to see is, okay, I know about the business now. Who are the team members that I should get in touch with, or who is behind the team. So adding information about our founders, about our key members of our team, helps build a lot of buyer confidence. So providing that information gives that. Who are your customer facing team? You can put them out there so that people can get in touch with the right people as well. This very simple information, just an image, designation, what role they play, etc., can be added over here. Here is just an example of a full view of one of the profiles which we have zoomed into, where you can see there's a nice profile picture. There is designation, and there is a role that they actually play in the organization. These are again some examples which I would now show you. We really like the way this lady Padmaja has spoken about what she does in her organization, and it's actually always a run up to my company profile. As you scroll down, the entire company profile also can be seen. So here I can focus about talking about what I do on my business. So just your designation, And you can see what she does. She handles XYZ, and I also do a lot of CSR activities, etc. So it's a great platform, way for you to talk about yourself, your achievements, and what you are, how you are spearheading the organization. Again, a great way to build buyer confidence. So describe your roles and responsibilities well. Mention what's your goal for the organization and what you're working towards and your accomplishments as well. So, any of your key contacts, make sure your online profile should help you link those key contacts and add information about them as well. I'll just show you some other couple of examples. Here is another one, Himani Gupta. The next element of your profile is where are you present? If you're present physically, which locations are you present in? And if you're present digitally, provide all information about wherever you are accessible digitally. So if you have X number of offices, add them. Your registered office, your working offices, your branches, your warehouses, etc. All of that builds as much of confidence with the buyer as because more presence your presence is what will also add a lot of confidence over there. Wherever you're online available, maybe in social media platforms or maybe in some other platforms, or you have your own website, etc., please add that over here. It definitely adds a lot of confidence, and it becomes easy for the member to verify your information in some other places also. So consistent information across also helps, and where if you are open and you're transparent about your information, again, that builds a lot of customer confidence. Here is where your you can add digital addresses like your website, blogs, etc. Moving to a couple of examples again, where you can see. So we're picking on the same profile so that you can, have a look at them. You can add some information here. So obviously, I have an online profile so that one, I get inquiries and orders. So my catalog becomes a very critical part of my profile. Catalog should be a catalog should allow, given it's online, there's great scope for a catalog to become interactive. It can be as interactive as one. I can only get inquiries, or I can make it even more interactive to start taking payments, to also maintain logistics, and just so that I can see it when I'm sleeping at night. Also, my catalog and my profile is working for me online. I don't really have to keep my shop open to get orders. So, you can make sure that your catalog is great, and you're updating your catalog, and you're providing the right product information so that a buyer can actually use that and place an inquiry and order right from your profile itself. That's one of the key prerequisites of having a catalog online. One of the things when you're adding a catalog, when you're updating a catalog, is make sure that your product photos are consistently shot. They are of the same size. They are also very clear and sharp when you update it. And wherever you're updating the catalog, it's meeting those requirements which are there with respect to size, with respect to information you provide and pricing, etc. So it's good to have that information and consistently. What we liked about this particular profile is, if you see, very clear images, and I can make sure what I'm looking for over here and also browse further very quickly too. So here is a business who has a catalog, not only a catalog, but it's also a complete store, which can also accept payments, manage logistics internationally as well, not only limited to India. So, if you see the catalog, it is nicely presented, and we can come to know what his product catalog looks like. They are into women's wear and children's wear. And actually, when I send an inquiry, it is taking me to the store itself. So it's taking me to the store where I can see even more information about that particular product, and I can place an order right here itself. It's a great way for me to present my profile and get a sale right from here. It's another example where if I don't want to have a sale happening, but I just want inquiries, we can also, you can also just simply get an inquiry for your products, not necessarily having a fully fledged store. So it's your choice. What is the direction you want to take with your business, so that you can get the right, amount of the right type of inquiries or orders coming in for you. Are you equipped to manage orders? Do you want to manage orders? Do you want to accept only inquiries and convert them into a sale later? That's a business decision you must take, and your catalog should adapt to that particular requirement as well. Do ensure you maintain consistency in your products and naming wherever it is, whether it's in your brochures offline or whether it's online as well. The images should also be the same so that there is no inconsistency and there is no disconnect, which a buyer would then find if he sees something online and offline. Again, you're trying to build credibility, you're trying to build trust. All of this happens when you make sure that there is a lot of consistency happening as well, and you're putting in the correct information, enough of information, and the right information as well, and clear information. Moving on. Yeah, sorry, this is an example of a catalog inquiry which can come into you. We spoke a lot about trust. We spoke a lot about building buyer confidence. How do you do that? Building buyer confidence and trust helps when one, your proof, you also provide certain verifications that I am a legally operating business in my country. These are my licenses and certifications which I've got from reputable trade bodies and institutions. So that I operate. For example, in India, the IEC code becomes very important if I want to do a trade outside of my country. So, if I have an IEC code, I should show it and I should also be able to verify. However, verification becomes important. So, to ensure that you are a legitimate business who is doing business over here, you can make sure if there is any verifications which the platform is seeking for, you provide that so that, it establishes that your business is legitimate. One of this on GlobalLinkers, we provide a verified mark. If you provide some sort of a business document or some verification as per your country to establish legitimacy of your business, which can be displayed in several places, which I'll show now. It shows up on your business card when you're networking on the platform. It's also, it shows up, and your licenses and certifications as well, you can put up. So if you have any universally accepted certifications or locally or nationally accepted certifications, add them. Don't wait for somebody to ask it of you, because that will reduce the lead generation time for you as well. Now that you're putting so much effort into all the things that you have worked so hard for, it is also great to brag about your achievements and what you have won. So please add any awards and recognitions that you have, won by putting in information about it. So if you've won something, if you've achieved something, it's great to add over here. Again, somebody would love to get associated with a company who has got who has won something, who is a leader in something, who is a winner in something. We would love to be associated with that. So use this opportunity to put it over there. An example of when we spoke about first is when you have an online profile, it should help you get discovered not only on the platform but off the platform as well. So here, now that you've gone ahead and built your profile, let's see how you can get searched. So, we just write a member, I'm looking for tiles, and I see a results of tiles over here. It shows up. That's on the platform now, how they do it. But you have to make sure that your company profile is updated so that the necessary information that a platform can then use your information to show it to a buyer helps out. So a person who is looking for tiles, then the company shows up over here with business information, with product information, if product information is added. If no product information is added, then that will not show up, etc. Here you see, you can also look for business contacts over here. And if I'm searching on the web, maybe, if I'm searching for some particular product, even my company profile can start showing up on the web like this. And when I click on it, I would come to the profile on GlobalLinker, which would look something like this. Again, if I scroll down further on this business, I can read more about this and send an inquiry or actually make a purchase as well. Being online is not limited to only having an online profile. You need to get people to notice you. How do you do that? You have to build credibility about yourself, and you have to also make people aware about your business as well. So post on the platform, engage with other customers on the platform. The great way to do is by using the tools that's available, not only to update profile, but then to start networking. Two ways to network with people is one is by adding certain posts. You can post about your business. If you have a requirement, you can post it. If you want to, if you see somebody else has a requirement and you can match that, answer that comment, because all of that leaves a trail about your online activities against your profile, helps you build credibility as well. You can also write articles if your platform allows you to do that. It helps you get established as an as a subject matter expert, which you, or you can have your team also write it for you, submit it, make them publish, because people like to read articles of authority, and it clearly becomes a recall in their mind as well. So this is where you get credits. When you're reading an article, you can see this is posted by X and Y, etc. And you can look at doing that. We also talked about agility. Agility is where you can, where your profile can be displayed. So one of the ways we use our own profile is by putting our email signature. And my signature is actually clickable. It leads to my profile. So I can actually, go to my profile as well by if I send a mail to anyone over here. So you can also do that, your profile should be allowed for you to embed your profile in your emails, put it in your website, and make it clickable so you don't have to add that information anywhere. Anybody who wants to see it can see it on demand, can see it in your mail itself. A very nice silent way and a smart way of inserting your profile link. If you have a store, you can put your profile link over here if you see on the side. Click here to view my profile. So store focuses on your products getting sold. While if I want to know about your company's background, I can just go and visit it and see it in your profile. As I mentioned, there are certain resources that I would like you to make use of when you are creating your profile. So here are some resources you can actually use to build your profile for certain requirements. So if you want to create banners and images, you can use Canva. You can use Adobe to resize your images. You can use AI tools to draft your copy, to make sure that your copy which you're writing or have written has no spelling errors and mistakes. You can use grammar check tools and character count tools. A lot of these profiles do have a limit in the characters, 1,500 characters, 500 characters, 250 characters. So you can use that to keep it in check and make sure your content is reflecting correctly. We'd also briefly touch base that on GlobalLinker, how you can update your profile as well. So, maybe let's take a business, let's take an example, because we tend to, while we know our business inside out, we do tend to get a little hesitant to actually write it down. When I have to put it down on paper as to what I do, write it as a company description, it becomes difficult for me to, write it down. So let's take an example of a business who is into, medical grade compression products and how they can typically run their business. You can just take this as an inspiration or a reference on how you should be doing that. So, one is be very clear and stick to what your core USP is and what your core line of business is. That can be your tagline. So, manufacturing high quality medical grade compression products, which is specially designed for the APAC region. The point here is the member is looking to export. So APAC becomes important. If a buyer is actually reading this, he knows if he's in the APAC, great. He will be like, Acha, I'm in APAC. I can connect with him. But if I'm not in APAC, maybe I'll move to the next one. So I'm very clearly my intentions and who is my base is what I'm connecting with. Move to the description. We're talking about building credibility. How many years I'm in the business. We're an enthusiastic team with a collective experience of 10 to 15 years. Star Bionics was formed to meet the ever-increasing demand for lifestyle products. So what is the business case I am addressing over here? Our products are created with the highest quality materials. Sorry, I clicked. Yeah. And we export to the APAC. We are doing this since 5 years. Again, building a lot of credibility that this buyer knows that this business is doing it since 5 years. So he knows how to, export to APAC. And I've also served around 200 clients. So again, more buyer confidence. Our differentiator. So your USP, look at entering the USP, exclusive products. We already are certified for immediate export to APAC. So again, we know that that's not going to become a hurdle for him to export his products if I need it in the next 20 or 30 days. So try to devise and write information you think the buyer is going to ask you, so that you answer those questions in the description itself. And you can pick these as pointers to write your own description, feed it into a AI writing tool, and he'll give you a very nicely written description. You don't even have to bother drafting it now. We'll just touch base upon how you can update your profile on GlobalLinker. So in case you have an account on GlobalLinker, great. You may have already updated your profile, or if you still haven't, you should go ahead and do that. I'll just show you, if you can see my screen over here. This is a test account that I have over here. And when I log into my account on GlobalLinker, I can see I'm over here, where I can actually see a lot of activity and postings by different businesses. Maybe you can see there's a business opportunity posted by X company, something which I mentioned, that your online activities help a lot in building awareness about your business as well. This is what we do. I have a business opportunity where I would like to connect with buyers or suppliers. You can use at doing that. I'm just trying to see if my screen is getting shared correctly or not. I'm moving to edit my profile. I'll just check if my screen is getting shared, which I doubt it is. Yeah, now I'm in the right place. So I was just scrolling down to show you the kind of different opportunities where a business has posted one. They're looking for sellers in X country. So if a person who is in that country can actually see it, and if he needs this product, he can get in touch with them. I'm also looking for a distributor in the US, and these are my products. So I have a business opportunity. The other products you can do. So you can also post these kind of things. Start creating, building awareness about your business and the products you have by using these posting features which are there over here as well. You can also connect with different buyers, etc. I'll just briefly show this to you by visiting the Add Connections page. And if you see over here, I can see a lot of businesses or displayed to me. The verified mark is shown over here again to indicate credibility about that business, because these companies are verified. My eye would most likely come to these businesses first. I can use these tools on the right to actually zero in on the business. So for example, if the country of my interest is UAE, I just have to select UAE and the filter would change to United Arab Emirates. And if there's an industry which I'm particularly interested in, so, say agriculture and agri products, it further gets filtered and I can start connecting with these businesses right away. I should also be sending a good invitation request so that members are again interested in reading my message and then visiting my profile, and then accept my request as well. Once this is how you can actually build your awareness about your business and network with people on the platform. I'll quickly show you where you can go and update your profile. So on GlobalLinker, on the top right, typically is where you access your profile. And I go ahead and I click on edit. This is my name and my designation, my company name, and where I'm based. I can edit all of this information right from here itself. So, this is just about myself, where I can edit my name, my designation, my role, which we went through. My profile status is mentioned in here. And there's some tips we tell you on how you can update your profile, what you should be doing next. This is a cover image. Again, we've kept it very simple. We've not gone fancy. You can also do the same. No logo updated. We should update that. Verification can also happen from here. Here is where my catalog is currently displayed, and I can go ahead and manage my catalogs. If I click from here, I go to manage my catalog, and I can update my catalog from here itself. Add all my products over here, and all my inquiries, etc., show up over here as well. Inquiries and sales. This is just a catalog feature. That's why it's very simple and limited to inquiries. But if I want to convert my catalog into a functional, fully functional store, I have to upgrade my catalog and I can also use it from a store perspective. It depends on what is your business, strategy online, and how do you want to keep your business and manage your business. That completely depends upon your time and resource availability to manage an online business entirely. Coming back over here, you can add all of this information. You simply have to click on edit, and this information is asked over here. If you see, it's very simple and basic information. Ideally, it should not take time. Maximum time goes in updating your catalog and making sure that your information is available correctly. So these are my key contacts in my business, which I can add, my digital presence, etc., my addresses where I am physically present, some preferences that I may like to add about myself. This helps the platform give you a little bit of, helps in networking. It helps give you some personalized recommendations, etc. And here is where, it makes it simple for you to make your profile agile, where you can copy your code and just insert it into your email signature, etc. So in a nutshell, it's very simple for you to update your profile on GlobalLinker. I'm just coming back to the presentation, and we've provided certain resources on how you can update your profile. So these are some, how-to links where you have how you can access your profile and update it. Some with just some very key examples to help you do that quickly. And you can access this on demand whenever you wish to. So we thought this would be helpful to you. Here are some use cases where I would like to leave you with and tell you about some of our businesses who have, they have created their profile. They have also created a fully functional store. And when they got found online, so like this, so Swad Products is, into bhujiyas. They're from Bikaner, and they have actually got 3-4 trade network, this from Google search as well. Directly, they have searched online and they have come to their website and they have made new trade partners into their business, helping them expand to the Northeast as well. So that's how they have actually utilized the online profile and the online catalog capability to build their online presence and to expand their business network as well. So here is their store. A few client testimonials about their profile, about using the profile. We also help a lot of businesses create their stores if they don't have the expertise or they would want it to be done in an expert way. And however, the platform profile does get managed by us. We manage the, for the profile, we ensure that you get noticed, etc. However, the store and the catalog, you need to make sure that you are, doing the right amount of effort to make sure you're getting aware, not only on the platform, but also on the web. So when I mean on the web is the digital marketing and the SEO is something you'll have to focus on. If you have a store and you want to be, you want to make yourself aware on the web and get, new clients available. I would now, I have ended all about all the knowledge that I had to share about this particular topic. And we have this, I'm leaving this open for questions. We can keep the next 5 to 10 minutes open for questions. So please ask anything you would like to. You have any clarifications or you need any support, you can put them down in the chat message, and our team can look at getting in touch with you as well. So hi Sonam, on GlobalLinker, we can actually, we have a lot of, we have around 37 industries with around 240 sub industries that we have categorized where businesses can actually select from. So you can look at either putting it into retail in case you're in retail, or then it can be home and lifestyle as well, which is another industry that we have in. Thank you, Kunal, for the compliment. Hi, Sanjeev. Yeah, sure. You can get in touch with us at, I'm just writing the email address where if you have any query, you can write to us and our, help desk team will get in touch with you. By the way, we also have, while I was talking about the profile, and we also have a very interesting webinar coming up in 2 weeks. This is about specifically about creating and managing your catalog, and making the most of it, so that if you want to get orders and you want to use it like a fully functional store, there is a webinar that's happening by my colleague. He's taking that up. You should look at attending that. It's a free webinar. uh, Again, it is a 40-45 minute webinar. Please join that if you would like to know on how you can build and leverage your catalog on GlobalLinker as well. So, hi Kunal, you also asked, sorry, Sonam, you asked how to avail your services for managing the profile and getting the store. So, Sonam, if you can just share your details, like your phone number and your email, just to us, then I'll have my team get in touch with you to, share any details about the assisted packages that we do. Hi, Kunal. Your question is, can you share some insights over traffic GlobalLinker receives on a daily basis and the amount of GMV happens on a monthly basis? Kunal, we'll get in touch with you to discuss this as well. Hi, Sanket. You mentioned that you can't find the ceramic sanitary ware in business category. HSN is this. Let me get in touch with you in this. We'll have a look at this and, get in touch. If you can share your contact details, we would be getting in touch with you. Sure, Sonam. Thank you. Hi, Mukesh. In which source can we do e-profile? So, Mukesh, as I mentioned, there are several platforms that allow you to build an online profile. It is up to you to decide which platform you would want to start building your profile in. Global Linker is one of the platforms that help you build an online profile, and also it helps you network as well. So it's not only a profile building place, it's also a business networking platform. It also helps you build a catalog and get inquiries and orders. So you have to see which platform you have to be present in, and if what is the requirement you have. It would just be something like you sit tonight for 15 minutes and see in your business right now online, what do you want? You just want an online profile which you need to share. You also want to build an online store where you want to get orders and you want to have start doing that. So you'll have to answer those questions, and then you decide, okay, this platform is allowing me to do that, this platform is not allowing me to do this. Then automatically it'll help you, it'll make it easy for you to decide where you have to be present, and then you can take a call. Thank you, Shaman. Okay, Sonal, we'll get in touch with you. We've also shared a few resources which you can use to update your profile on the platform. So please use them, and I hope that helps you. So Dinesh is asking if do we have any provision for software services? Hi Dinesh, currently we are more product focused. We don't have that much this for services, but however the fields that we ask are general in nature. Maybe you can check if it. We do have certain websites, certain businesses who have posted them services as well, but we are not very specifically focusing on the services category right now. Hi, Gopal. So Gopal is mentioning that he's in the manufacturing of metal components. Is there any particular category for manufacturing industries? So yes, there is an entire industry dedicated for metals manufacturing and metals and mining. Maybe you can list yourself under that industry. And if you're not able to do that, do share your contact information and we'll help you get registered in the right industry. You can continue with your registration, and then you can also You can update it from your profile as well. So both the facilities available for you. Welcome. So Kunal is asking, is this service allowed for ICICI Bank's account holders only? No. GlobalLinker partners with different banks so that we get good quality SMEs coming and joining us on the platform. So we have partnered with ICICI Bank who you know does get members to join in on the GlobalLinker platform, but it's not limited to ICICI account holders only. Anybody is free to join and use the services of GlobalLinker. You have to create a separate account when you are joining the GlobalLinker platform. You just simply get redirected from that bank to create an account with GlobalLinker. Hi Sanjay, you want to offer storefronts to your customers on your platform? Is there a package we can offer to our customers when in a few clicks they can create the same? Sanjay, we'll get in touch with you. There is an opportunity which we can discuss. So we'll get in touch with you. Please share your contact details. We want to offer storefronts to customers. We are Sanjeev Sharma says we are exporters of hand tools and lubrication tools and cannot find the exact category for them. We'll again, please share your information with us and we'll get in touch with you to help you on this. Welcome. So for us to get in touch with you, either you can share your registered email ID and your mobile number so that we can find your profile on the platform and guide you accordingly. That would just help us better if we have that information available with us. So I think if we have given around 10 minutes of Q&A, and if you all have any further questions for us, we would encourage you to reach out to us. You can get in touch with us on the platform, and you can get in touch with us with our support desk as well. All in all, we have tried to create GlobalLinker and the profile creation as more of a DIY tool, which you can do it yourself. But if you have any clarifications you need or you want to discuss any ideas, you feel free to reach out to us. We have a help center also available. Please, use the help center for any tools you may want to access to use it and make the most of your profile on the platform. So thank you very much. We'll sign off now and we can connect next again. We are looking that we hope you make more use of the platform and do attend the catalog creation and management webinar so that you can leverage your catalog in a much better way. Take care. Goodbye. Bye, everyone.